This morning, we are hearing from British singer-songwriter FKA Twigs in her first TV interview since filing a civil lawsuit in December against actor and former boyfriend Shia LaBeouf. The singer, who was also on the cover of the next issue of Elle magazine, accuses LaBeouf of sexual battery, assault, and inflicting emotional distress. He denies all of the allegations. FKA Twigs says she filed this lawsuit and is speaking out to help women in abusive relationships.
He would often just start having an argument with me in the middle of the night, start accusing me of doing all sorts of things, planning to leave him in my head. He'd wake me up and tell me I was disgusting, that I was vile.
All the things that he was accusing you of were absolutely not true.
Nothing was ever true. Like, this is the thing, but I would really doubt myself, you know, especially when I'd like wake up and he'd be like, you were lying there with your eyes open, planning to leave me. And I'd be like, I literally was asleep. But then he would like only want me to sleep naked because he said if I didn't, then I was keeping myself from him. So, you know, it's a tactic that a lot of abusers use. It's just this like constant availability and everything centered around them. And I think, you know, that's why I wanted to come out and talk about this, because the signs really are there from the beginning.
So when did you think maybe there are some issues here, there's a problem?
There wasn't one set moment, but it's very subtle. That's the thing about, you know, domestic abuse, domestic violence. It's a real gradual, step-by-step process to get somebody to a place where they lose themselves so much they accept or feel like they deserve to be treated in that way. It's not one thing, it's loads of tiny little things that get sewn together into a nightmare.
Wow. Boy, in a response to FKA Twigs' suit obtained by other media outlets last week, LaBeouf's lawyer said the actor denies generally and specifically each and every allegation in the lawsuit. We reached out to LaBeouf's attorney, that's Sean Hawley, who told us a lawyer issuing general denials to all the allegations in a lawsuit is standard procedure in civil practice and signals nothing about Shia's past statements or his acceptance of responsibility for things that he has done wrong. Nothing has changed. It was very interesting talking to her. She tells some really eye-opening and jaw-dropping things. It's very troubling. But the thing that gets me, it's her first TV interview. She said, I've never talked to a TV reporter before. She was a little nervous. But she didn't want to be talking to me. She said, I tried to settle this privately. I went to him and said, you know, if you will get help, if you will make a donation to women's charities about abuse, this will never see the light of day. And when he didn't, she felt she had to speak up.
You can understand why she wouldn't want to sit down with cameras rolling and the lights on and talk about those stories. They're very private and personal.
Very painful and very private.
Look forward to seeing that tomorrow.
You can see more of our interview with FKA Twigs. That's tomorrow on CBS This Morning. And here's something very important you need to know. If you need help related to domestic violence, we have free resources on our website, cbsnews.com.